In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. His name was Bilbo Baggins. Hobbits are small creatures with large leathery feet and medium brown hair, and like the comfort of their home and never go on adventures. Till one day something happened. Bilbo was on his porch eating his second breakfast when the wizard Gandalf came.
Good morning.
What do you mean? Do you wish me a good morning, or mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not? Or that you feel good this morning? Or that it is a morning to be good on?
All of them, I suppose. What do you want, Gandalf?
I'm looking for someone to help me on an adventure, and it's difficult to find anyone.
I should think so. In these parts, we are plain quiet folk and have no sense for adventures. Nothing disturbing, uncomfortable things. Make you late for dinner. I can't think of what anyone thinks of them. Good morning. We don't want any adventures here. Thank you. Try over the hill or across the water, but please come over to tea any time soon you like. Why not come tomorrow? Come tomorrow. Goodbye. What on earth did I ask him over for tea for? Well, I do believe it's about time for my afternoon tea, and that Gandalf is nowhere in sight. Well, I guess he did decide to show up after all. Dwalin, at your service. And Bilbo Baggins at yours? I was just about to have some of my afternoon tea. Want some? So you've got here at last. Ballin, at your service. Thank you. Want some tea? No, thank you, but I could do with some cake if you have any. Lots. I'll go get some.
Gilly, at your service. Philly, at your service.
Dory, at your service. Nori, at your service.
Oin, at your service. Gloin, at your service. Thorn, at your service.
Let me get you all some cake. Well, it's about the time.
Hello, Bilbo. Now, we are all here, quite a merry gathering. Hope there is something for the latecomers to eat and drink.
I'll go get some. Suppose you all stay to supper?
Of course, and after, we shan't get to business till after, and we must have some music first.
Careful!
Skip the glasses, crack the plates, punch the knives and bend the forks. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. Smash the bottles and burn the corks. Cut the cloth and shred off that. Pour the milk on the pantry floor. Leave the bones on the bedroom mat. Splash the wine on every door. Dump the crocks in the boiling bowl. Pound the lumps with a big bowl. Everything is in a hole. Send them down to hard to roll. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. Carefully.
It's about time we got down to business. Yes, of course. We meet together in the house of our friend and conspirator, the most excellent and audacious hobbit. We meet to discuss our ways, means, policy, and devices. We shall soon, before the break of day, start on our journey, a journey which some of us, perhaps all of us, may never return. It is a solemn moment. Our objective, take it, well known to all of us, to the estimable Mr. Baggins, and perhaps to one or two of the younger dwarves. The exact situation at any moment may require a brief explanation.
May never return? Ah!
Calm down, Bilbo. Come over here and sit down on the sofa for a while. Excitable little fellow, gets funny, queer fit, but is one of the best, as fierce as a dragon.
Will he do it, do you think?
It is all very well for Gandalf to talk about this hobbit being fierce, but one shriek like that in a moment of excitement will be enough to eat the dragon and kill the lot of us.
Pardon me. If I've overheard the words that you were saying, I think I'm right in thinking that you think I'm no good. I'll show you. Tell me, what do you want to be done? I'll try it if I have to walk from here to the east of the east to fight the wild.
Very well then. Now look here, Bilbo. This was made by Thor, Thorin's grandfather. It is a plan of the Lonely Mountain.
I don't see how this will help us much. I remember the mountain well enough.
There is one point you haven't noticed. That's the secret entrance. See there? That's a hidden passage to the lower hall.
True?
It appears to be a closed door that looks exactly like the mountain. Quite right? I also forgot to mention that this map came with a key. Here, keep it safe. Indeed I will.
I'd like to know about some things. I mean about the dragons and the gold and all that stuff.
Very well then. My ancestors lived near the Lonely Mountain where they were very rich and had all sorts of gold and jewels and grew very rich and famous. Unfortunately, one day the dragon Smog came and took all of our gold and jewels, but now we set out to take back what was ours. It's about time you got to bed, Bilbo. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
All right, Gandalf.